Hello everyone, Rand here. We're playing Farming Simulator 17 on Drumard Farms for another PC versus console competition here. Of course, your host R.D. Allen, on the winning side here on the PC Master Race. And currently loading up some mixed rations here for the cows. This will be the last episode on this PC versus console competition here on Drumard Farms. Again, just a reminder, make sure you go over and check out Thomas McConsol's channel there. He is, of course, playing on the Xbox there for the console portion of this competition. And as I mentioned, you may want to, just send him a box of tissues or something. Oh boy, I don't know if I'm even able to get in here. We might want to clean this up here first. Yeah, let's see what's here. Yeah, maybe we better clean this up. Don't have the tractor stuck already. There we go. That is one large mountain of grass in there. I wonder how big it gets. We currently have 531 cows, 689 pigs. Pigs are just reproducing like crazy. Out of curiosity, hours-wise, we are currently sitting at 98 hours. I think Thomas still has probably like 30 hours on us yet as far as playtime goes. Okay, do I have another tractor over here? I don't know if I do or not. Otherwise, we'll just throw the 8R here on the other loading wagon. Selling silage at the moment and got the combine there still harvesting. As I mentioned there last episode, went ahead and fast forwarded time. Oh, I do have the cloth over here. Oh, well. Fast forwarded time through the night there. So the silage is ready to be sold, and hopefully we'll get some corn harvesting done here this episode. So far, this is what I've been using to clean up the cows, just use the whole forage wagon. So much of it here, you go a little bit slower apparently. Oh, it's actually too high up. That's what the problem is. Okay. 14,000 grass plus whatever I can't quite pick up here yet. Okay, there we go. We'll just dump that back in. They're looking pretty good feed-wise here. Obviously, like I said, just fast-forwarded through the night there. So they definitely used a little bit of what they had, but not too bad. We're finally pretty much caught up there. Let's make that turn quite so tight. Finally caught up there on the food for the cows. Took a little bit there to get caught up. We bought so many cows there kind of at once. Couldn't quite get them all fed right away there with the mixing station. Does need more grass. I don't know if I have any more at the moment or not. I think I used everything that was in storage. And at this point too, I'm probably not going to worry about doing any more either, since how, like I said, this will be the last episode. Anyway. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, we got this combine too. Well, I think we got probably more fields ready to be harvested here. Let's see, what are 4, 5, 6? One is ready to be harvested. Needs one more application of fertilizer, though. Where do I have a fertilizing tractor available? Got one out on this field. Does this field needs to be fertilized? It does not. Where's the other one at? Which field is this? Oh yeah, this is our grass field here. Okay, does this need to be fertilized? It does. In that case, I'll just, yeah, I guess I will be actually doing it again anyway, but we'll fertilize it. Why not? Just in case we do play some more. I don't plan on it. And as I mentioned, I think I mentioned this last episode, we do have the next PC versus console competition in the works. It'll be a multiplayer competition there on Valley of the Old Farm. And we'll probably be starting that after Christmas here sometime. I think we got most of the details worked out here at this point. For those who'd like to join in on the competition, I think we're all set on the PC side, so... But over on the console side, if you want to join on the console side, I believe Thomas is probably still looking for maybe a couple more players yet, from what I've heard. So you can always head over to his channel there, and if you got a Xbox there, join him in on the competition. I mean, just keep in mind you're probably joining over on the losing side there. Like I said, the winner side has filled up rather quickly for some reason. I can't imagine why. And I'll have to say, it has definitely been a lot of fun here playing on the map here, myself versus Thomas. Definitely a bit of fun for something different here. Again, I'm not sure I'd really call this a competition against the console there. With the PC here making piecemeal out of the console practically. Oh, that was ready to be harvested as well. Probably needs to be fertilized too. Slacking off on my fertilization here, looks like a little bit. And yes, I do have 2 of these 6Rs and 2 of these horse fertilizer spreaders. Okay, we'll bring you up to that field. Out of curiosity, how's our other harvester doing? Looks like he's still going, so I'm assuming everything's good. That's a bit surprising. Got Courseplay running the unload duty there for him, by the way. Whoa, we got $2 million. I just noticed that. Okay, then. Spending money. And yes, for those of you wondering, I do have a plan for the money. It does involve a new combine for harvesting. Is it 30? Yeah, 36 there. Field 36. Old John Deere 8820 Turbo Combine here. Had this pretty much since the beginning. Been a pretty good combine for us. There's a little bit better model of this one out now. I don't know, at this point, not really worth switching over, I guess. Really liking that S650 as well. Kind of a nice, smaller starter combine. Although, for those of you who watch the Aggravation series there, we got a 650 and a 690. You set them side by side. They're basically identical in size. The exception being kind of the shorter pipe there on the 650. Looks like I apparently planted a lot of canola this time around. One of the cash crops on this map, I guess you could say. Okay, and hire the worker. Probably won't need a tipper over here for a while. Let's see, those fields are already harvested. Need to be fertilized. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 really needs to be fertilized. Not ready to be harvested yet, though, so that's good. We can definitely get another application of fertilizer on that. That field's almost done. Okay, let's go buy another combine. Kind of actually debating on which combine I should get here. Like a couple different options. Going for probably one of the bigger combines. Debating between, like the John Deere S series here. The only thing with the S series is, actually, I guess we're harvesting corn, so it shouldn't be an issue. The pipe isn't quite long enough to work real good with Courseplay. Again, seeing as how we're wrapping it up, not really an issue. I think the best one is actually the Case Axial Flow 9230 for that. Actually has the longest pipe as far as I know. Actually, between this one and probably the CR1090. It's like, should I get the case CR1090 or should we go with the John Deere S Series? Kind of leaning towards the S Series, just seeing how we got a bunch of other John Deere equipment on the map, so why not? 690i wheel setup. Let's go with, yeah, how about some tracks on that unit? Seeing as how we can't put dual, well, I guess you probably could put duals on it, but instead of duals, we'll go with tracks. And then a header for it. Those are the modded ones that are a little too unrealistic, if you ask me. So let's go with a Capello, put it in roughly a John Deere color. Or John Deere S690i. Should really look and see if they've released any newer versions of this yet or not. This one actually is quite old as far as mods go. Been around for a while. Don't think we're going to sneak through here, are we? Be nice if we could. Nope, not quite. Okay. Oh well. Ooh, tight fit even down this lane here. I didn't think we'd have any trouble with this header, but ooh, it's a little tight. Hopefully no cars are coming. Yeah, we're definitely taking up the whole road here, aren't we? Okay, then. I think we can sneak in right up by this tree here. And hopefully we can fit through the other, whoa, the other spots here. Must be getting time to move the conveyor belt again, I'm guessing. Oh, that's right, we got bales that can be sold as well, so if you need even more money, like we need more money here. At this point, it's pretty much, what do we spend it on? Oh, are we going to get it through the gate here? This might be an issue, because this is always a little bit tight here. Full speed ahead. Oh, the sun stopped. Yeah, we're not going to get this through the gate, are we? That sucks. Okay, we'll just do the little trick here of pushing it through. That's pretty bad when you can't even get, what is this, like a 6-row at this point folded up? There's 8-row. It might be 8-row yet, I guess. Folded up, I guess it's an 8-row. Pretty bad when you can't get a, whoa. So not even able to get it through this way either. Oop, got a little too far over there. Now if we can get it to pivot around, which is kind of what I was going for. Around a little bit. There we go. Okay, should be back in business here. I don't think we'll have any issue getting it the rest of the way. But yeah, you definitely know you got narrow roads and lanes and you can barely fit an 8-row header through. That is pretty bad. Although I have to say, at least where I live, it's very uncommon to see folding. Whoa, this is a little tight. Oh my goodness. Very uncommon to see folding headers. I don't really see that where I live. 12-row headers are fairly common. You just don't see folding ones. They pretty much are all trailered headers. Although every now and then you will see, you know, a combine farmer sneaking down the road with a 12-row header, you know, from one field to the next real quick. Like, oop, get off the road, stay out of the way. Nope. Well, combine, not the header. 650 is finished. Okay, then. They missed a little bit on the field, not too bad. Oh, he's empty too. Nice. Of course, they even emptied him for us. Let's move you to the next field then. You're not, no, not pulling up. Why are you not pulling up? There we go. And I know I've mentioned this before, but if you're looking for some good headers here for Farming Simulator 17, at least smaller headers, trailered headers like this, definitely check out the McDon header pack. Pretty nice pack if you ask me for smaller headers. You know, perfect for this little John Deere S650. Because yeah, trying to use the header trailers here in Farming Simulator is no fun in my opinion. Seems like they're always constantly falling off. Once you got them on the trailers, it's okay, usually, but getting them on the trailers or getting them back off the trailers, like pulling teeth sometimes, it seems like. Just seems unnecessarily difficult to do. And part of that too, you know, at least in real life, you can raise and lower the header to whatever height you want. Here in Farming Simulator, it's either all the way down or all the way up. So that's kind of one of the disadvantages there. You know, if you had a little more flexibility, you know, you could lower the header a little bit further down, or, you know, raise the header up a little more to get it off the trailer. Can't really do that here in Farming Simulator. And of course, you know, if you've been watching for a while, you've seen this fight many a times, trying to either get the header on the trailer, or I'd say even worse yet, trying to get the header out from underneath, or the trailer out from underneath the header. That's always a bit of fun as well for some reason. And the headers stick to the trailer. At least, like I said, they don't seem to fall off like they did back in previous versions of Farming Simulator. That was always really aggravating. You know, going down the road and your header falls off. At least that doesn't seem to happen as much anymore anyway. I don't think I've actually had it happen at all, I don't think. Not that I remember anyway. Okay. You should be done. Nope, not you. You. Got one 6R. I think they're both the same size, both 6215Rs. I got one with duals all the way around, and this one just has duals on the rear. At least myself, I kind of like the look of the duals on the rear. Just my preference anyway. Okay, and we'll go, oh, not group 4, group 3. We'll go unload you a minute. And then we can bring you, unload the combine's harvesting canola there. Let's see what's your wheat. What is the best price for wheat? Drumard sale area 2. Must be selling like a little bit of silage yet. Keeps jumping up a little bit. It's rather annoying. Probably not good for the price either. Oh well. Again, like I said, we're wrapping it up, so it doesn't really matter at this point. You know, even if we weren't wrapping it up, we've got enough money. Doesn't really matter anyway, I guess. Oh, looks like somebody ran into the bench there already. I plead the fifth on that. Ooh, that's right. I was always going to grab a trailer for this truck here, too. Oh, well. I suppose we could do that yet. Oh, what trailers do we have here? Probably not the biggest one. Let's maybe go... Actually, I think these are both about the same length, so we might as well go with the biggest one then. Maybe they are a little shorter. Not actually sure on that. Yeah, we'll just stick with this trailer. Why not? At least this trailer I know works with those combines. I can get it around the map. Helper Fiat has completed their task. That is probably the fertilizing tractor. Doesn't take long with that large fertilizer there to complete a field. Oh, I was hoping to get to harvesting some corn here this episode. Wasn't planning on necessarily taking care of all these other little tasks, but oh well. Yeah, so we have plenty of straw left on that field yet there. Actually, I think we're sitting pretty good on straw here at the moment. I was a little worried we might not have enough there for like the mixing station and the pigs and the cows. Actually, has not been really a problem with the straw there. And kind of keeping that coming in pretty good. And we had quite a bit stored up there as well. Uh-oh, we're going to have an issue here. Move over. Truck. Thank you. Merging in. As I say, bigger vehicle wins. Although not necessarily in the farming simulator. For those of you watching Thomas McConsell there, he's playing, I think it's the West Coast map, if I remember the name. Definitely some rather interesting traffic incidences on there for those of you watching that series. And we'll maybe just set up one of these quick and dirty course play courses again. And like I said before with these courses, obviously it won't go unload the tractor, but at least go unload the combine. Never really did get around to trying to see if you can get course play courses to work from the fields here or not. I wouldn't know why you couldn't. It should work, I would think, to do a full unload course, but I just never bothered taking the time to do so. Yeah, pretty sure the full level's been reached there, so. Okay, and that's on your 6R. You actually finished fertilizing here? Something tells me he missed like a whole strip. He did miss a whole strip. How do you like that? Probably won't rehire. Oh, he will rehire. Okay. No, he won't. Yeah. Go figure. We'll just finish it up ourselves here then. Oh, 8400's in traffic. Right. Probably doing something derpy lining up again. There we go. Sometimes you just start and stop him. He'll be good. Ooh, it's going to be close. Real close. He doesn't need to be this close. Why is he this close? Yeah, you just stop that nonsense there. You do not need to be that close. Doesn't even need to be this close. Okay, let's actually get our new combine here and actually start doing some harvesting. Let's me put that in a group here a moment. Okay, there we go. Shelling corn with a John Deere S690i. 16 beautiful rows of corn at a time. And yeah, like I said, should look and see if there's any newer, better versions of the S-Series out there or not. You know, like one that includes like all the versions of the Combine here. That'd be kind of cool. Yeah, I know there's a 650, which is obviously what we got. There's also a 670. I think that includes the 680 maybe. Maybe the 670 is separate. I forget now. And then, you know, we got the 680, 685, 690 here. Kind of like all broken up. Kind of nice when you know it's one mod, and that included all the S-Series, actually S600 series John Deere combines. I think the lowest is 650, goes up to 690. Might be wrong on that though. I can actually double check. Yeah, we do have a tractor and trailer down by the cow farm there. I should know that big crone. I don't think that one holds crops that I know of. It does not. I didn't think so. It does hold sugar cane though. Worth noting, I suppose. That's one thing I guess we haven't really gotten in this series. I don't think we've gotten any grain carts, have we? Haven't used those, well, other than for the silage there for the trees. Which on the PC we still have our trees. Yeah, they're probably not doing so good right at the moment. They probably need to be filled up again. I did fill them up a while back. Haven't filled them up again, so probably been at least a day since we filled them. But yeah, over on the console side, I believe Thomas sold his trees. Something about being too much work. And I forget if I mentioned this already, but that is exactly what I said when I got the trees and learned you can only use a front end loader to fill them. It's like, this is going to be way too much work to use a front end loader. No way I'm going to do this. That's, of course, when we went hunting for other options. Which we found that Bergman, the modded Bergman grain cart works for that. That modded Bergman is modded so it holds like everything. So of course we fill that up with manure, and it works really nice. You can just drive past the trees, as opposed to, you know, with a front loader, one at a time, trying to dump it in there. Also for the next competition there, like I said, Valley View Farm, we're looking at pretty much kind of doubling the amount of animals to get. I think we mentioned trying to go for 1,000 pigs, 1,000 cows, and 1,000 sheep. That is definitely going to be a lot. Own all the fields again, which is what we did on this map, of course. And then we're probably going to go with 300 logs yet, same amount we did on here. But we're going to add in like doing poplars and probably sugar beets and potatoes and possibly sugar cane as well. Still up in the air on the sugar cane and the sugar beets. Main reason I think we want to play with a Midwest Seasons mod. The Midwest Seasons mod, for some reason, does not support sugar beet. Don't ask me why. I don't understand that, but it doesn't. Again, there is a modded version out there that does, but that, of course, is not available for the console, so kind of rules that out. Ooh, we made it to the end. That seems like a good point to wrap up the episode here as well. And on that note, it seems like a good time to buy the most absurd thing you can in Farming Simulator. That's right. That is the wind energy converter, or windmill. Probably one of the most useless things you can buy here in Farming Simulator, if you ask me. I know it was mentioned, I think when we first started, I had quite a bit of money, like over $1 million. Someone's like, ooh, you should get a windmill. And I believe I went through the reasons why I don't and never do. But, you know, seeing as how, this seems like a good spot to put it. How about right here? Kind of right in the farmyard there. Perfect. Yeah, that should be annoying. Oh, we can see it from here too yet. But yeah, I kind of went through the reasons why we don't, or I never get one. Like I was saying, probably one of the most absurd purchases you can make in Farming Simulator. And if you follow the math, you'll know why. You know, I'm willing to hazard a bet here that everybody that has ever bought one of these has never gotten their money back out of it. Unless you've played over 50 in-game days, you have not gotten your money back out of this thing. And I'd be surprised, unless you're just like constantly fast-forward in time, you know, actually legitimately playing. I'm guessing there's not very many people that have played over 50 in-game days on a map. Unless, of course, you're playing the Seasons mod now. The Seasons mod does make an exception to that. Because obviously with the Seasons mod, you're going to be fast-forward in time a lot more. You know, especially like on 9-day seasons. What is that? 36 days a year. So on Snetterton's there, we did what? 4 seasons? 5 seasons. I forget. 4 or 5 seasons. So, you know, probably somewhere around 150 in-game days there. So in that case, you know, if we had bought this right away on Snetterton's, yes, it should have paid for itself. But like I said, over 50 in-game days to pay for itself. Does it say how many days? Oh, it does. We're day 17 here. So on Drumard Farm so far, we have played a total of 17 days. Not really that many. I'm curious. I don't know if Thomas knows how many days he's played or not. We are planning on doing another wrap-up video. Possibly you might see that before or after this one. I'm not sure. We haven't done it yet, but we'll do another wrap-up. We did one already. Like I said, I live streamed that one. And then I removed the live stream. I intended on uploading the recorded version, but it kept getting stuck in processing on YouTube's end, so didn't actually get around to doing that. So we'll maybe try doing another one. Currently sitting at just under 100 hours in the game here. So just under 100 hours. I forget again how many Thomas has, but just under 100 hours. So kind of there's the statistics. Shall we quick tab through the equipment? Let's just quick tab through the equipment here. Fent, I think we started with this tractor. Watering setup there for the pigs. John Deere 8820 Turbo, which is apparently stuck. Oh, well, whatever. John Deere 4960, kind of a cool old-time tractor. Bales on the field, Coon baler. This Coon baler worked out really good for us. Baling and wrapping the bales. John Deere 8410. Manitou skid, or not a skid steer. Telehandler. A little IMT. We're cleaning up the sheep, which are apparently really dirty. Oh, well, they can stay that way. Our Krone Big X 580 chopper. How many hours do we have on this bike? 16 hours on it. Quite a few. John Deere 8400. I think this was our highest hours tractor. 29.3 hours on it. I know, a surprise, right? John Deere 4020. Oh, I still have you yet. Guess I didn't sell it, did I? With a small fertilizer spreader. 9510 RT John Deere disc. Actually, Ripper. JCB. Upgraded from the, the smaller one to the bigger one here. Oliver. Bobcat with a stump grinder on it. Stump grinder works really good, I might add, by the way. Our Kloss Axion 950. Another Bobcat for picking up the sheep wool here. Our Massey Ferguson 9030 sprayer. The Krone Big M mower. John Deere 6R. Another Krone Big M mower. Our Challenger with, I forget what skin this is again. Is it the Anaconda? I think it's the Anaconda skin. Horse planter. These horse planters work really good, by the way. Work really good on this map. Man truck, or no, not the man truck. Tatra truck with a horse seed tender on the back. Down your S650. The BSM truck. 950 Legend. Case quad track, because why not? Another John Deere 6R, John Deere 690, and back to the beginning. So anyway, like I said, with that, we'll wrap up the episode here. Again, reminder, make sure you go over and check out Thomas McConsol's channel for the console portion. I'm assuming he's probably doing his last episode today as well. And again, like I said, stay tuned for the next console versus PC competition. Again, it'll be between the PC and the Xbox there. And it will be multiplayer, at least that's the plans at this point. So multiplayer on the Valley of the Old Farm. At least on the PC side here, we're all set with multiplayer players, I believe. We'll see once as the series progresses, maybe. Maybe we can add more, take away, we'll see once. But and then over on the Xbox, like I said, I think Thomas might be looking for a couple more players yet. So if you're interested in joining Thomas, make sure you go ask him, go over his channel, see what's what and where he's at. Let's see, what else do we have? I think that's pretty much it. Like I said, next one will probably start sometime after Christmas. Kind of gone through most of the details already. And we'll probably cover more of it in the wrap-up episode. So with that, folks, have any comments or questions, be sure to leave them below. And till next time, and of course on the winning that PC side here, our sympathies to Thomas McConsole over on the Xbox. I mean, I'm pretty sure we all kind of knew already right away. The console was going to lose the competition, but oh well. Anyway, till next time, folks, and thanks for watching.